Respect, bro.
Great work.
Appreciate it.
Great work. That was good.
I'm gonna train again. Easy.
There is a saying, I would say, there's a saying that a happy fighter makes a dangerous fighter, in the sense that if you put them in the right environment and their brain is receptive of what they're being taught, they're going to be more in tune with what they're going through.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
So I'm actually like, give me more, give me more, give me more.
That's his mindset in everything he does, whether it's training, whether it's work, whether it's helping other people.
With just days left until fight night, Anthony Joshua's camp feels more like a courtroom before a verdict than a promotion. There's no noise, no smiles, only focus and pressure. AJ isn't treating this as spectacle. He's treating it as legacy. One mistake here could change everything. Stay locked in. This is only the beginning.
You know, so I use YouTube a lot, where there's a lot of videos what I listen to and I update it, and I can always revert back to it when I'm feeling low to get a bit of motivation. Fear comes in many forms. There's some things that I can't get over and I'll always be scared of. But I take the positive from it. Like, I'm never so confident I'm gonna win. It's probably the fact that I'm scared to fail.
Coaches aren't meant to understand that you're tired. Coaches aren't meant to understand that you have emotions. Coaches are just supposed to look at you like you're a machine, and they just want results. I may be tired, but I just got to bite down on my gum shield, because if I can perform to an elite level when I'm tired, imagine what I can do when I'm at rest and when I've got energy. I've been through them days where I'm looking for sympathy and you just don't get it in sport, but you don't get it. I always knew there could be the most talented fighter out there, especially in our industry. If they can't sell tickets, they can't put bombs on seats, they'll never showcase their skills to the world, no matter how good they are. And that's why I say you have to have marketability and you have to have ability. And when you bring those two worlds together, it's a recipe for success.
There's no exhibition mindset in Joshua's preparation. Every session is about control, timing, and shutting doors before they open. This isn't for headlines or viral clips. It's about domination. AJ is removing every loose end before the bell rings. Subscribe now, because what comes next flips the narrative.
To stay humble means treat the person who is beneath you in a different class to the same person who's above you in a different class. It's an equal playing field, and we have to treat everyone with the same respect. And that's why, you know, people fight for equality. And I think that's important, and that's why I mix stay hungry and stay humble together in such a fine way that they gel together well. Stay hungry, stay humble.
Joshua knows the spotlight is brutal and unforgiving. The expectations are sky high, and the margin for error is zero. That's why his approach has been cold, disciplined, and all business. He understands one moment can redefine a career. And when the lights come on, there's no hiding.
Ah, shit, and again. Good, and again. Good, 2 more. 1 more of them. Good.
You have to find it within yourself. If I've got to tell you to get up, and I've got to tell you to go to work, and I've got to tell you to do everything, then until that person stops telling you, you're never going to be able to achieve anything. So that's the best piece of advice I've been given, is find it within yourself to be motivated. You've been blessed with a brain, heart for emotions, spiritual connection.
As the countdown tightens, Joshua's message is clear. He's going all in. No easing into the moment. No safety nets. Across the ring, Jake Paul is training harder than ever, bringing in heavier sparring and sharpening movement. 2 fighters, 2 realities, 1 ring that won't lie. Hit like if you're ready for the truth.
There's very clear paths to being able to beat Anthony Joshua. Something about him. I was supposed to fight Gervonta and then go and fight Joshua maybe next year. When Gervonta got into his whole fiasco, Joshua was one of the first names on the list. I would say he's definitely was surprised and maybe thought I was just all talk and not actually wanting to do it and just saying it for hype. I think that's what a lot of people think when I say crazy things like fighting Canelo or Bud or Joshua. So I think he was actually surprised to get the deal done.
Jake Paul's confidence is high, but the work tells a deeper story. Longer rounds, tighter descents, constant pressure drills. His camp knows this isn't just another crossover event. This night will define how seriously his boxing journey is taken. And when the real preparation footage surfaced, everything changed.
I don't want to ask you about a prediction for Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua because I think a lot of people know what will happen, but is it dangerous for Jake Paul to be taking on a big heavyweight? You're a heavyweight, man. I wouldn't want to get punched by you here. Is it very dangerous for Jake Paul to be even taking on?
I mean, no matter what it is, it can be an exhibition fight or whatever fight it is. When two guys step over that rope and they got bad intentions or they ready to throw blows, it's always bad. You got to understand that boxing is a dangerous business and the head is not meant to be hit in the first place. Doctors will always tell you the head is not meant to be hit, the body is not meant to be hit, the head is not meant to be, the brain is not meant to be shook.
As fight week approaches, the boxing world sharpens its debate. On TalkSport, Jim White, Simon Jordan, and Ade Oladipo framed the bout as spectacle with serious consequences. The commercial pull is massive, but so are the questions. How this fight was sanctioned remains controversial. And once you hear their take, you won't see this matchup the same way again.
If AJ was fighting an area level heavyweight now, it wouldn't go beyond a round. I'd expect AJ to get rid of him, let alone AJ being 40 pounds heavier. The Americans look at AJ slightly different to how we do. They look at him as someone that's washed up. When he was in their country, he got beat by Andy Ruiz, who's not gone on to do anything. If Andy Ruiz went on to have this glittering career, then it maybe would have made that defeat look a lot bigger. They watched him recently get defeated by Daniel Dubois. They think he's done. So they don't have respect for him maybe the way we do over here. So Jake thinks he can win. I've been around Jake and he's delusional, but he's very strong-minded. So he thinks he can win, but there's no way this should go beyond 3 minutes.
Who's the A side? Who walks into the ring first?
AJ walks into the ring first, so Jake Paul's the A side.
Simon Jordan didn't hold back, arguing Jake Paul's status is built on commercial power, not competitive merit. Jim White pointed to the financial reality behind these matchups. Oladipo balanced the view by crediting Paul's promotional impact. But they all agreed, this is a real fight with real risks. Subscribe, because one outcome could disrupt everything planned next.
I think I heard you mention there are two behemoths involved here. How is Jake Paul a behemoth?
He's a behemoth in terms of his following and in terms of the pulling power he has. He's now, whether hardcore boxing fans want to admit this, he's one of the faces of boxing. And that's saying something. Like, the amount of people that put their hands up to want to fight Jake Paul when they realized the Gervonta Davis fight weren't happening. He can, like Alexander Usyk says he wants to fight him. Yeah, like that's the one of the biggest names in the sport. There aren't that many people.
You love the sport, Addy, and you love working in it. Is it an uncomfortable truth, if you like, that Jake Paul is part of the top flight boxing scene?
That debate spilled into fighter reactions, most notably from Michael Bisping. As predictions backing Jake Paul grew louder, Bisping openly questioned their credibility. The idea of Joshua being knocked out shocked even him. The fight feels surreal, but the danger is real. And once you hear why, the hype starts to crack.
Well, we had Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, a tremendous world champion, one of the best boxers of his generation. Apparently, and I don't know if he's serious, but he says that he put £1 million on Jake Paul to knock out Anthony Joshua.
Seriously? Jake Paul chins AJ, yes, they fight.
Are you serious?
100%. If they fight, I'm putting £1 million on Jake Paul.
Now, we know, first of all, that Tyson Fury doesn't really like Anthony Joshua. So maybe he's just saying that. Maybe he's talking shit. Or has he really put £1 million on? Because if he has, I want to see that betting slip. And could you imagine if it came in? I don't know what the odds on Jake Paul knocking him out are, but they're going to be pretty big.
Bisping brought the conversation back to fundamentals: Olympic pedigree, elite experience, and proven heavyweight power. Yes, Paul has improved, and deserves credit for stepping up. But Joshua is a level he's never faced. Speed, timing, and fight-ending force change everything. And history supports that argument.
Anthony Joshua to have to dance around the ring, get on his bike, play cat and mouse, dancing around, picking shots and stick and move. No way. Remember what Anthony Joshua did to Francis Ngannou in Saudi Arabia? He stood there, toe to toe, waited for the opening, threw a right hand. It was like absolute lightning and the power was crippling. Every single right hand that Anthony Joshua threw, he dropped Francis Ngannou, who is a gigantic human being who does have truly one-punch knockout power, as we know.
I need to knock him out.
I like that.
So Mighty Mouse, love you, bro, but what on earth are you talking about? Let's carry on.
Addressing rumors of staged outcomes, Bisping cited Eddie Hearn and the legal reality of professional boxing. There's too much at risk to fake this. Strip away the hype, and one truth remains. This is a real fight with real consequences. When the bell rings, experience matters. Subscribe now, because once it starts, there's no rewriting the result.